So I was just going through, finding videos, and then I saw this one. Now, I have no clue if it's real. If so, I'm gonna see Mr. Beast in the comments then. I mean, like, they can't just lie about this stuff, right? I mean, that's like the lie of like last year, or 2020. Now, I don't know.
Hi, I'm Sophie from France, and my
it's a
story,
good, perfect,
you'll have to see to
the
believe.
good animation one
My
too.
life was brilliant. I grew up in a vineyard, and my parents worked super hard to make it a worldwide success.
Now, hang on. So, I did one about the Sniper Wolf one. I remember saying that, like, last time. And she was only in it for, like, 5 seconds, alright? I think it was her voice. I can't even be sure, because it's not like I even watch her. But if Jimmy's in it for, like, 2 minutes, and that's it, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Even though they were super busy, they made sure I got the best things in life. I've just bought you a pony. You can take him out on rides around the property. Do you want to get a puppy too? We were super rich, but I didn't care about that. I was homeschooled to take over the family business, but I spent most of my time going on adventures with my best friend.
That's Jimmy. No shit.
He was the son of our surveyor, Mr. Durand, and a major scaredy cat, but he never said no to my crazy plans, even when they landed us in trouble. Come on, Luke. Let's go to the lake and search for sea monsters. Are you crazy? We'll catch a cold, and besides, it's against the rules. I never took no for an answer, so I jumped over the fence and went running towards the lake. And
great, like, cinematics.
Poor Luke had to follow, but I stopped short when I saw a couple of village boys throwing rocks at a beehive. Hey, leave those poor bees alone. What's it to you, princess? Go back to your stupid grape juice farm. Sophie, we need to head back now. No, you should go back to school and learn how important bees are for the environment. What, Luke? Those aren't bees, Sophie. They're hornets. Just then, a rock tore through the nest, and all the hornets flew out, and they were pissed. But instead of going after the village rats, they attacked Luke and me. We ran for our lives, but we got stung so much that by the time we got home, our faces resembled beach balls, and it hurt. And Luke went ballistic. I told you we shouldn't go. You never listen to me. I'm sick and tired of being your babysitter. Babysitter?
No, you're not.
The stings really mess with your head. I'm your friend. Friends listen to each other. You're not my friend. Your parents hired me to keep you out of trouble. Luke, stop it. We're honored to serve in any capacity. You might be, but I'm not. She's a reckless maniac. I'm sick of getting hurt because of her. I quit.
Luke's not getting paid, alright? Like, I respect his decision.
Sweetie, you're an adventurer, and we didn't want to hold you back. And Luke was the perfect balance to your hyper-personality. So we paid him to keep you safe.
Oh no, he is getting paid. Now what is he crying about? Okay, go out there, get paid.
Best for you. You think this is best for me? My entire relationship was a lie. What else have you been lying about? Are you two even my parents, or is someone paying you too?
Damn.
I stormed off to my room and didn't speak to anyone for days. Luke left for the city without saying goodbye, and I felt humiliated that I was such a loser. No one would be my friend if I wasn't rich. Every day I missed Luke, and every day I hated him more.
Damn, you got
time skip. Worse. Our wine sales went down, and then a freak storm destroyed more than half the vineyard.
I was about to say, the wine sales going down.
Like, and the bank seized the family estate. Suddenly, we were homeless. The Durands have invited us to stay with them for a while. Stay with Luke? But he hates us. Beggars can't be choosers, love. And it's been years. I'm sure he's over all that. It'll be cramped in their small house, but it's temporary. But my jaw nearly fell to the floor when I saw their house. It was a mansion with fountains in the garden. Mr. and Mrs. Durand had made a fortune by making the right investments and were super nice.
Who is that guy?
I had to blink hard because I couldn't believe how handsome he'd become. His eyes were still as green as I remembered, and the small dimple still appeared near his lips when he smiled. Suddenly, he reached out and touched my hair. You've still got bugs in your hair. Oh, thanks. I didn't know it was there.
I've been homeless, so you know.
I guess I'm a real bug magnet. Yeah, you always did attract the creepy crawlers. That was weird, but at least he wasn't angry or rude.
That was rude? What are you talking about?
I was strolling around trying to let out a quiet burp when suddenly I slipped and fell in the pool. Strong arms pulled me out of the water, and I was face to face with Luke.
Oh, you went to the gym.
Humiliation, I burped in his face like a bullfrog. I thought you had changed, but I still have to save you from yourself. And I'm sick of it. Hey, it was an accident. Once a troublemaker, always a troublemaker.
I feel like her
Mom,
head's
you
too
better
big
hide
for
the
her
good
body.
plates or she'll... I spent the night thinking of several business plans to get us back on our feet, but we just didn't have the
It's not gonna
money.
work.
A week later, I was waiting at the bus stop when suddenly a sports car raced by me, drenching me with muddy water. Hey, watch where you're
Gonna
going.
be like a Zhongli guy.
I'm so
Watch
sorry.
it.
I didn't see
it's
you
a
there.
girl. Oh, never
You're
mind.
headed to school,
My
right?
bad.
Let me give you a ride, and we can get you clean.
So I was wrong.
My name is Bella, and I'm kind of
Bella.
a big deal there. You should stick with me because you're obviously new, and don't mind
When's
me saying
Jimmy
so,
coming
but
here?
you
I'm
look
watching
like
this
you
for
got
Mr.
dressed
Beast.
in the dark. I just moved here from the village.
Oh, she was in the Squid Game video. Shit.
Love that for you. I've always been a city girl. Last year when we went to my family's, Bella talked non-stop till we got to the school, and by the time we were sitting in first period, I knew her entire life story. She was an only child, her mom and dad were rich politicians, and she loved corgis.
I
They
do
have the
too.
cutest, slappable butts. I've wanted
Wow,
one for so long,
that's
but my
not the
parents
reason
say
why I
I'm
like
too
them, but-
irresponsible, and my boyfriend is super scared of dogs, and OMG, there he is! Babe, come meet my new bestie! Oh wait, I totally forgot to ask your name. It's Sophie. Whoa, did you just read her mind, Luke? I didn't know you had super normal powers. No, I know her. She's the family friend I told you about.
Oh,
the
shit.
reckless one. Nice, do you know what this means? We can be besties together. Bella was the sweetest girl imaginable. She didn't care whether I was rich or poor.
She also has that
just
problem,
liked
though.
me for me and
You know,
took me
head's too
everywhere
big.
with her, even on
That
dates.
might just be art style.
Oh,
But
wow,
for Luke, it looks
babe,
perfect.
This
I don't know.
is such
It's
a
like
cute
proportions
bracelet.
are
But
different.
you know I'm allergic to pink. But it looks so cute on you, Sophie. Oh, I'm squishy. You should totally have it. Bella, you're crazy. Luke got this for
Can
you.
Can you be allergic to a color? Like, that's mind blowing. This girl just might have made news. Allergic to a color. I know you could be allergic to gold and stuff, but some people have natural. Wow, okay. It could be like rash. Damn, that's fucking crazy. Oh, so it's like allergic to the dye that makes them. Okay, I guess that makes a little bit more sense. Oh, it's like different things. So, like I could hold like this, for instance, but like you could be allergic to red 40, which what the fuck's red 40? I'm just gonna go down the rabbit hole now. Oh, red 40 is like a chemical compound. All right, so it's like red dye. All right, so like yeah, it's the dye that's used to make them. So you're not allergic to the natural color of red or pink. You're allergic to the like compound.
I don't mind. See? Our boyfriend doesn't mind. Put it on her, Luke. Our boyfriend?
Yeah,
What was
I was
going
about to say,
on?
that's a little
My
weird.
skin tingled as his fingers touched
She's
my
allergic
skin,
too.
and Luke stared into my eyes. He was oddly sweet when we weren't at home. And
See,
rather
like-
than get
Oh no, fuck, wrong one.
stared into
See, I don't know why. It's just I don't know if the neck's too small. Cause like right here, the neck should go down here in, and then it could go out. But it's
my
like
eyes.
it's
He
fucking
was
straight.
oddly sweet when we weren't at home. And rather than
Well,
get
yeah, he has to
jealous,
impress his
Bella
girlfriend.
clapped and cheered. They were the weirdest couple I'd ever met. But Bella thought I was the weird one. What do you mean you've never read Shakespeare? I was only taught things that would help me run a vineyard. Like, that is hollyroot and will help you with fevers. And that
the
thing you're
camera
taking a
move, that's
selfie with
nice.
is poison ivy. Yikes! Hey, you should make TikToks. OMG, this is the best idea I've ever had.
Oh, wait, what?
You can go on nature walks, and you can talk about what's poisonous and what isn't. Incredibly, Bella's idea was a hit. I went viral, and people in school started calling me Nature
What's your-
Girl. I even started getting sponsors, and
Oh, and
and
we're
people
looking
in
this
school
up
started
because
calling me Nature
this is not a
Girl.
real
I
story.
even
Like
started
this is just proves my point of last time. Right, I'm going on TikTok right now. 1 second. Oh, gotta log in. So NAT. Fuck, is that a dot? I can't read. Alright, so I can't look it up. Damn.
And one day, my fans challenged me to participate in Mr. Beast's Squid Game.
Damn. So it's not even
Contest
about
was
Mr. Beast
tough,
though.
And as expected, many people joined the fight. I did my best to win the game, but I lost during the tug of war. Still, it was the best adventure I had ever done. I made tons of new friends as well. Not to mention, seeing Mr. Beast personally is the coolest.
They're doing him really
my
well.
heart jumped when I saw him
The
heading my
outfit, at
way.
least.
Hi there. Thank you for joining our version of Squid Game. You were great. Thank you, Mr. Beast. We all had a
biggest
blast,
compliment.
even though we lost. Just being part of your content alone
I'll
is
still
an
get that
experience of a
$1,000.
lifetime. Well, making people happy is what my content is all about. I'm glad you had fun. I really did. And it's been quite a long while since I had fun like
I
this.
like Mr. Beast's
Really?
intake on
Why
this.
is that? Well, sometimes life could get rough all of a sudden. Things happen without warning.
Are these supposed?
That
Are those
is
supposed
so
to be content
true,
creators
but
too?
no
'Cause I
matter
actually don't
what,
know.
never stop walking the road to happiness.
Wow.
If you shop on
Look at that,
Amazon,
Mr. Beast
you
giving
should
us some
use this
inspirational
tool.
quotes.
It's a
Never forget the quote. The
Oh.
journey of 1,000
Just don't give us
miles
one.
begins with a single step. I felt my eyes sting
No,
as
Mr.
Mr.
Beast
Beast
is just
gave
gonna.
me a
No,
hug.
no way, no way, no.
And just like what Mr. Beast said,
I love
never
Jimmy,
stopped
alright,
walking the road
but-
to happiness.
Wow.
Eventually, the money I got from my sponsors were used to set up a small grocery shop in the city. And little by little, we were saving up to move out.
Damn.
Life was getting better.
You don't
But
make that much
Luke
money on
here
TikTok, yeah.
It was getting worse and worse. He was rude to his parents and ignored them all the time.
See?
One time,
Like, yeah, you
Mrs.
took his
Durant
girlfriend,
asked him
but
to pack-
like, there's no more Jimmy. That was it. That was literally, and she's gonna take the boyfriend. All right, I can't watch this anymore, but I have
the
to finish
bread,
it.
and he accidentally dumped them all on the floor. What is wrong with you? That's no way to behave with your
She looks like that one girl from Genshin. All right, they only know how to take Genshin girls, but besides that, I feel like proportions are whack. We can talk about this all at the
You
end
have
of the
no
video.
idea what you're talking about. Stay out of it,
Oh.
please. This isn't you, Luke. You
Damn.
used to be
You
so
took his girlfriend
sweet and
away, okay?
caring, even if you were pretending. His eyes softened, but then he shook his head and pushed past me. I'm not the boy you used to know. It's okay, Sophie. Late one night, I was packing up my things for the move when I heard footsteps on the roof. I freaked out and picked up
Santa?
a baseball bat to investigate.
Oh,
There was
what's up
so
with these?
much
Is she gonna
crime
hit him
the
in the
city.
head? It's
We
gonna
never
be like
had
the
this
last
problem
one.
in the village. But it was only Luke. You scared the farts right out of me.
Wow.
Oh, great. Just what I need. A damsel in distress. I'm the one holding the bat, smart Alec, and I was always the brave one, while you were scared of your own shadow. I sure was a coward back then. Remember that time you couldn't sleep and you made me push all those sheep from a fence
Even
so
there,
you
his
could
head's
count
big.
them?
Like, I don't
They
know.
were goats, and Farmer Jack was so mad. To admit, it was fun pretending to be my
Camera angle,
friend.
nice, nice, nice.
I was never pretending. He looked at me like there was so much he wanted to tell me, but he couldn't. His lips were so
Fuck,
close, and my heart beat like
Bella's
crazy.
there.
I wanted him to say more, but I also wanted him to shut up and kiss me. But Luke pulled
Wow.
away suddenly, looking angry. Forget it. You won't understand. Had I almost kissed my best friend's boyfriend?
Yeah.
What was wrong with me?
You were.
It was a good thing we were moving out in a few days anyway. On our last day in the house, Mr. and Mrs. Durand held a farewell party for us. They invited all their friends,
Damn.
including Bella and her
Damn.
parents, and held a mini promotion of our little grocery store and even showed my videos on a big screen. Luke looked
Wow.
handsome in a suit, but I had to look away.
Whoa,
I
this is
still
just a
felt
going away
guilty
party.
about
This is
the
so
other night
stupid.
and confused by his hot and cold attitude. But suddenly, he was standing right in front of me. Hey, wanna dance? I shouldn't. Why? Do you think you'll trip and fall? No. Then come on. He whirled me onto the dance floor, and I felt like I was dancing on air.
Bella
It was
deserves
magical
that.
and
Like,
thrilling,
oh yeah,
and
it's
his
just like
lips
the
came
whole
close,
Lauren thing
and
over
all
again.
the
Like, they
voices in
deserve
my head
better.
fell silent, but the music suddenly stopped. Luke, what are you doing? Bella's parents are watching. You should be dancing with
Oh.
her, not the poor grocery girl. Yes, Sophia can't bring you any connections or wealth. I'm sorry, dear, but we have to think of Luke's future, and that is with Bella. I was so shocked my mouth fell open. My parents were furious. Is this how you feel about us? Why did you invite us to stay with you? Why throw us this party? Because they want to rub in your faces how rich they are now. They always envied you, and they didn't throw you this party. Bella and I did. It was all Luke's idea. He's been planning this party for weeks. I just helped with the decorations. Suddenly,
See? Like,
all the
bro.
guests left saying they were disgusted, and Mr. and Mrs. Durand looked panicked. What's going on? I'm so confused.
Secret's already out.
Let me
I kind of
explain.
already knew
When
it.
we were kids, I loved being your friend. You were awesome and brave, but my parents wanted to cash in on that friendship and started charging your parents for protection services. I hated it.
makes sense.
We did it for you, son, so you could have everything rich kids had. I never wanted any of that. And even here in the city, you insisted I date rich girls so you can make connections with their parents.
Oh, poor
you
Bella's
two
just,
have
like, right there.
always used me for your own gain, and
That's why
I'm
there's
sick
all
of
rich
it.
people.
And look what it got you. You have luxury cars, you live in a mansion. But I can't be with the girl I love. I thought you two were in love. I'm a cheerleader and he's a jock. We had to date. It's like in the Bible or something. But we were never in love. And when
Damn.
I saw how much you two loved each other, you knew? Always. Why do you think I kept leaving you two alone when we hung out? You two are super cute together. Can you ever forgive
Again,
me for
best girl,
being
I
such
just,
a
like-
jerk and not getting in touch sooner? I thought you hated me.
Hey, who the fuck's
Me
that?
for being such a jerk and not getting in touch sooner? I thought you hated me. I did, but only because I
feel like-
missed you so much.
Man, if they kiss in like the last 10, yeah, they are about to.
Me either. Best friends?
Yeah, so we're just gonna skip to the end. I'm gonna go back to the rooftop scene. I think it's like right here. Because we're at the end of the video, so we're gonna have to, hang on, give me 1 second. I have to get a piece of paper so I remember. For my star ratings, yes, we're still doing this. We got plot, we got characters, and we got animation. So we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna have to actually dive in. We gotta dive into this one. I'm gonna cut out a lot of this video because it was a lot of nothing, alright? So you might see things that you've never seen before. Already, we're gonna go back to here. This is like actually the perfect spot. Around this area, the neck is way too small. Okay, it has to come out from here, going in, and then a little bit out, a little bit too far. But you could just tell that her head is already sticking out way too much. I would have cut it like right about here, because it goes down to the collar. That's how I normally draw. So you cut here and then like just like suppress this. Like, why is it so far out? Because then you have this this issue where the neck is like not, the head's gonna fall off. This part's good with the back of the neck. Here, I found this like again, her neck is way too small for her head and body. Her neck at least should come out from where this collar ends, and it could stay here. This part could stay. At least one part needs to stick out a little bit more. And I find this hair a lot weird. I don't know. I think it's just like angling, but they try to make it like face on, but like then why do you see the top so much? Although I will say like this scene, hang on. Okay, I love the anime like stuff they got going on.
It was
Now I gotta say they've been using their 3D rendering amazingly. Here, let me turn my camera back on. 3D rendering's gotten so much better. Like you could tell this is like completely different. Like it's not 2D drawn, but there's something about this that makes it look nice. Now we gotta talk about Mr. Beast. Clickbait as fuck, and I fell for it. Like a fucking idiot. Like, alright, so we're gonna get straight down into it, I think. So, for plot, we're definitely gonna go low. Mr. Beast can't save the entire thing. We're giving it around like, we'll give it like a 4, it wasn't like the shittiest thing I've ever heard, though it was pretty damn close to it. I'll give it a 4.5, just because, I don't know, it was not good. Characters, the main character girl is alright. I don't even know her name. What's her name? Bella kind of saved the entire thing, really. I mean, Luke got better in the end, although I don't understand what this whole like shit with the like how he dropped the bread and shit, like this little dick version of him. Like, he was being mad, he was being like rude to the mom and stuff. Like, I get it, but don't be rude to like the other people. Like this part, I just don't understand this part. I don't know if I show it or not, but see, Sophia, I think that's her name, something like that. And like, so we already told that's like best girl material. So we gotta hang on. We have to write down. I'm writing these down now. All right, so because we're gonna have to remember these, and because at the end of this year, I know Lauren was in the last one. We might not even add her because she was best girl 2022. For 2023, we'll have a debate. So of course, Mr. Beast, we'll also write him down. I'll just put Jimmy. I look better in the darker screen. So now, for characters, they're the only two. Like Luke is alright. He's not the best guy though. So I won't even put him for best boy award. Fuck. I need to give it a fair rating. You know what I mean? I can't give it something too high, but I mean, I'll give it like, since there's only one real good one, I think I'll do 5.5 because I think that's a fair rating. Now animation's clean, art style, I don't know what's going on again with the head. I got a lot of issues with like the neck and stuff. I'll give it, animation was pretty decent like most of the time. Good camera angles, cinematics. I'll give it a 7. A good 7, we'll keep it a solid number. So now overall, we got Alright, so we got 4.5, 5.5, and a 7. So this would be all out of 30. So quick math, 1 second. Was that 17, I think? Yeah. So 17 out of 30. Not good! Alright, so that's not actually, that's like, I don't know, we've only done 1-star rating before this, so we're gonna give it a little leeway. But so far, plot never been that low out of any other ones. I've seen the other shitty ones, but this one's probably be the lowest. Besides that, that's basically it for this video. I want to say Happy New Year. I know I haven't done that. Yeah, 2023 is going to be a mess. I'm going to do a lot more reaction videos because I find this super fun. Besides that, I just got an Ethernet cable, so my internet's going to be a little bit better, so maybe I could play a little bit more games. Hopefully, that's hopefully. But besides that, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, hit the bell, make sure you hit all, not personalized. But yeah, besides that, I hope everyone has a good day and a Happy New Year.